Hello there, Kim.
Good morning, Jason. How are you today?
I am so excited to be recording our first Purple Figs of the new year. How about you?
Absolutely. It may be a gray day outside, but it is always joyful and so much light here in our wonderful gallery.
If you haven't joined us before, Purple Figs is an ekphrastic workshop that Kim and I run right here from the gallery of Katuitt Center for the Arts. We take the art off the wall, we write poetry inspired by it, and we hope to share a little inspiration with you as well. And I think today, here in 2022, Kim, you're going to kick us off for this exhibit. Why don't you tell us a little bit about it?
We're in our In a Mood exhibit, and this is our first exhibit of the year. It's our winter art exhibit, and we are always so excited because this is our family and child friendly exhibit. All of the pieces have been superbly hung by our curator, Michelle Law, to be at a height that children can enjoy. And you just had a tour in of some high school kids, I believe, last week, and it's an exciting time for us and for them.
I love being able to do those tours. It's hard right now. Schools are still wary of COVID, and we have our own restrictions in the gallery. But we were able to get a group of about a dozen kids come through. Uh, you know, being able to enjoy art, being able to be inspired by it, coming in, meeting local living artists. We were able to introduce a couple of the artists in the exhibit to the students coming through. It's a real treat that we're able to do it every winter. So I was so happy to do it. And you know me, I love talking about the art on the wall. So it's
And
very easy for
they
me.
love hearing it. I was here to
Yeah.
observe some of them, and the interaction is terrific.
Absolutely. And I am thrilled to hear your poem, Kim. So without any further ado, why don't you introduce the piece and your poem for it as well?
Great. So this is a wonderful sketch by Margaret Nowak, and it's called "In the Mood to Party." And I don't know, I was so captivated by this. I really thought I was going to do another poem, which I may still do. But when I was here for the opening, I saw this and immediately thought of one of Degas' ballerinas, and that just took me
Hmm.
where I needed to go. So um, I will ask forgiveness from the ballet community and anyone who speaks French fluently, which I do not, and I have no accent for it, but I do have some ballet terms in here, so please forgive up front. This is entitled Magnificent Etoile, inspired by In the Mood to Party by Margaret Nowak. Sure, I knew Degas. What aspiring prima ballerina would deny his paintbrush extolling her virtues? So what of bone cracking poses for hours? He knew how to make my tool fly, whisper, sashay, flounce, demure. My waist ribboned with ambition, each plie plying the crowds with size, with sex. He considered woman as an animal, my little monkey girls. But ballet itself is cruel, no? Now I know no one needs cruel to be accomplished. I am in the mood to party in stripes and halter, delighted for this artist to relocate that waist ribbon to my throat, to remind me that my voice cannot be silenced in my feet. My hands, once pleading, now defy definition. Margaret makes my body a canvas of infinite possibility, but I implore her to depict me in my elegant ballerina bun, to resound to the world, not hide, my now wise smile, my ever bewitching changement, my still magnificent etoile.
I just think that whole piece is absolutely delightful, and I think it's a great example of how the artwork on the walls and the poetry that you write, that we write, speaks with each other. She's put it completely simply, just a woman sitting with her leg crossed, right? That's the factual description of what you see here, but you made a connection to a completely different artist and sort of made this translation from Degas' work to Margaret's work here in the present day. What jumped out at the canvas at you that made you make that connection?
I think some of it is just her expression. Of course, the bun of the ballerina, there was that interesting show about ballet where the bun was prominent and talked about a lot, but just this beautiful dancer's body. And she just has an expression on her that I think she survived something. And she just really struck me as a beautiful ballerina who now is just completely in her own element.
You make that connection to sort of the damage that ballet, can do to a person's body. It very often does to a person's body. And I love in this piece, there's something so vibrant and delightful about her pose, but there is a darkness, there's a shadow to it as well. I think in the previous image I was showing, you'll be able to see that very well. Um, so I love that those two things exist together, and there's some tension there, but there's also such great release at the end.
Yeah, it's so hard to know what the artist is thinking. And so all we have to go on really is what we see and hope that the artist appreciates our interpretation. But there's always clues as you talk about the shadow. And the hands are not defined in this. They are deliberately, it's almost as if, and I didn't write this in the poem, but wanted to, it's almost as if she has ballet shoes on her hands. That's sort of the way they are composed here. And it sort of really
Yes,
captivated
yeah.
me.
I didn't even take in that detail, but absolutely I see that. Ah, see, I love to talk art with you, Kim. And if you would like to see this piece and the many others in our In a Mood exhibition, it is on display until the through the first week of March. It is always free, of course. So please come on by. We're currently open Wednesdays through Saturdays to view the exhibit. There's some really tremendous pieces in here. Over 120 submitted, and we've put 56 up on the walls. So definitely come by, and we'll be back with another one soon.
Yes, we have an excellent scavenger hunt, so come and do that. And also on February 20th, which is a Sunday, we're going to have a family-friendly activity tour of this exhibit and something that you can do with your family to enjoy it even more.
Yeah, and anytime you're in, knock on my door up in the booth. I'll come and give you a little tour right then. I'd love to talk about this exhibit. I think it's just fantastic, and so happy we get to do this winter art show every year. So, but I think that's it for us this week. Kim, did you have anything else?
No, that's it. Come on down. And Jason is selecting a piece as we speak, I'm sure. We're so mesmerized by the artwork in this exhibit that it's hard to select. And I've got another one in mind, and I'm sure he's got a few of his own. So I
Absolutely.
can't
I
wait to
cannot
hear
wait
that.
to share them with you. Yeah. All right. Well, for now, that was Purple Figs. Thank you all so much for joining us, and we'll see you in the gallery soon.
Great. Have a
Bye
good
now.
week, everyone.